Escape the dungeon!
Hello, everybody. This is Escape the Dungeon, the podcast where we ask you to join us as we explore the world beyond the world's oldest role-playing game. My name is Mike Cripps. I will be your narrator, and I am joined by four fantastic players. Zach Brass.
Good morning, everybody.
Dom Brass.
Good morning, channel people.
Nate Brass.
Greetings, Internet. I play Elias.
And Tyler Niddle.
Good morning. Good morning.
Each season, we will be playing a different tabletop role-playing game. This season, we are playing the rustic fantasy RPG Legend in the Mist, published by Son of Oak Game Studio. Guys, I want to talk about aliens.
Yes!
Yeah.
Well, I love talking
Let's
about
fucking
aliens.
go.
That's actually, yeah, totally.
We're recording this the weekend of the opening of the new Steven Spielberg film Disclosure Day, which I saw and really enjoyed. Spielberg and aliens is a combo that can do no wrong, in my opinion. Crystal Skull says what?
Worlds.
But if you guys aren't
right.
familiar with it, the general idea of it is it's about a guy who wants to tell the world that aliens are real.
Okay.
That actually sounds great.
I think it's pretty unfathomable to think that there's no other intelligent life out in the universe somewhere. Are we kind of in alignment on that?
Yeah,
The universe is big.
Yeah, it's pretty
universe is so
unlikely
big.
that
But God
this happened
created
once.
life on this earth in his
Shut
image.
up.
So why would he do that on another planet? I don't.
I think the better question is why that
Yes.
wouldn't happen on another planet. That seems
Yeah.
insane.
surely.
Why would
he
you need
got
to?
bored
You
You
multiple
are
Some
the infinite
contingencies,
cosmic
things
eternity
don't
of
work
the
out
universe,
on.
and you're just like, yeah, I'm just gonna do one planet.
By the way,
Yeah.
I
this
feel
one
like
planet.
you get bored.
Yeah, it's like a speck of time in the grand scheme of like time too. It's
Yeah.
like, so wait, did he just set up the universe for millions of years just for like this tiny flash in the pan?
Yeah, it just
Isn't a flash in the
feels
pan.
like
It's been
really
no,
billions
limiting.
of years that the Earth's been
Satan.
around, dude.
Making up.
Yeah,
false
but
evidence.
humanity.
Guys, I think the Earth has only been around for 2,026 years. I don't know what
Yeah.
you're talking about.
Yeah, Nate.
No,
That's
6,000
not
years.
true. Everyone knows that.
Dinosaurs are real.
Okay, that's yeah.
Of course
Do-
they are.
Do
I'm not
any
crazy.
of you have strong opinions about whether aliens have been to Earth or not?
I don't think so.
Not really. Technically, no.
I think probably not, but
Yeah.
there's something fun. I think there's something fun about the idea of
It's
a
not
X-Files
impossible.
style government cover-up.
Yeah, dude,
It
I have
makes
no
for
idea,
good
man.
fiction.
Look, all I gotta say is that there are some crazy stories about things that you are like, that could be aliens.
Yeah, there's also a lot of really bad stories that you're like,
no, I
I'm
know,
pretty sure
but
that's
sometimes
not aliens,
you're just like,
guy.
ooh, but that could be.
And it kind of messes it up. Like, that's probably the psyop, okay? It's all the
Exactly.
crazy
They're
people
they're
going like,
intentionally
dude, look at this. And I'm
flooding
like,
the
you know what?
market.
It's stupid. It's all stupid. I can't.
Exactly.
I
They
can't
want
possibly trust someone who believes in aliens like very adamantly because it's just not going to work out.
exactly. That's
situation.
why aliens might be real.
It's Dale. That's
I
right.
think Dom's an alien.
It's
I
possible,
could see it.
yeah. I've thought about it.
Peel his face off.
Do it, coward.
Do an Egder bug.
But
Let's
if
go.
Dom were an alien, he'd be the alien bugs from Men in Black.
Dude, literally. Egder bug, bro. That's
I
what I was
hate it.
referencing.
I hate it.
Get
Yeah,
him some
so
sugar
gross.
water.
Dude, he's so cool in the jar. Yes.
You
My
would
one
think he's
teacher
cool.
did a whole spiel about how the guy should have gotten an Oscar for that performance. It was so based.
All right,
It
guys,
was a good performance, it was too
hypothetical
creepy.
scenario for you, okay?
Mm.
The government announces aliens are real. They're like, here's all our history of communication and experimentation and all of that. It goes back to like the 40s or whatever. For whatever reason, you are chosen as the ambassador to like speak with the aliens on humanity's behalf.
Okay, here's the thing. If they're picking me as the ambassador, then I'm 100% just assuming they're like, oh, let's go find someone useless to throw at them like fodder because this is
no!
not going to go well for whoever
Well,
does
let's
this.
just assume everyone else is dead, and you're like the next logical step.
Yeah, but did they all die because they were
Well,
sent
alien
to suck
war,
it?
obviously.
They laser beamed.
Like, obviously, they
Look,
start
I'm
off
gonna have
as
to
a
feel like
war,
I
and-
earned it.
Well, yeah, there was probably a lot of character development that got you there, but okay.
I'm pretty great, so I wouldn't be shocked. I think
Nice.
I'd do a good job.
What would your approach be, Nate? How would you what would you try and say to the aliens?
Well, obviously I'd have a like water gun in my back pocket just in case. And
Yeah, fair enough.
I would try to communicate to them through the act of dance, probably. Because
Interesting.
that seems more universal than language. Um,
I mean, there's something there.
so I think I'd have to like get together like a lot of
He starts
songs
viciously swearing at them
and
in dance.
do like do a beautiful dance routine for them.
What did you say about my mother?
Maybe we could like write a musical about
The history of Earth?
share that
Shit.
with them. Yeah.
What if it goes really badly?
Then that sucks. But I was
Oof.
chosen for this mission, so
How
This is
long
how
is
we're
the
doing it.
play? How long is the musical? Like 8 hours?
4 billion
Well,
years.
yeah, you need to. Oh, nice. Well played. Well played. That's actually what we're doing right now. We're doing. Never mind. Going too meta.
I think that's a great plan, Nate. I think with you at the helm, there's no way first contact doesn't go well.
Be good.
Interpretive dance routine.
No, that's what you got to do. Like that lady in that movie.
You guys remember
Exactly.
that like probe that was sent out into space, like the golden
course.
record? It's
Yeah,
like here's
Voyager.
the
This
Voyager.
is all the important things we want aliens to know about us.
I feel
Yeah.
like we should be
Where
sending
we live, what our
updates
weaknesses
to-
are.
Wait,
You know.
what did you say?
Mike, I kind of agree, but how frequently do you send the updates?
I mean, when did the Voyager get sent into space? It was in the
Late
70s,
60s,
right?
early 70s.
Yeah,
mean,
okay.
I feel
do
like-
think we should have a 50-year update.
Yeah, 1977. Next year is the 50th anniversary.
We should
we-
probably send a patch up.
And I'm not
Let
even
'em
saying
know.
like stuff that I like, but like I don't know, doesn't fucking like Minecraft deserve to be on there?
Yeah, probably, honestly.
In a certain way, yes. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Like if
I
we're
mean,
being
it's
honest
only
with the
fair.
aliens about who we are, like
I don't want to
send
be
them the
that
Epstein
honest
files,
about who
you
we
know?
are. Yeah, let's.
It's like, look, we gotta get ahead of some of this stuff.
I don't know if that's the greatest opener for a species you don't know if you can communicate with. Like maybe we take it in steps. We don't lead with, "Hey, look, I know. Let's the elephant in the room. There's a pedophile island. Look, we took care of it." It just doesn't,
Yeah,
yeah, but they
that's what
want
I
to
do.
know
I'd
if
offer a
like Trump's
sacrifice.
still in office. They
Yeah.
should know about his past.
I'm trying to find a list of what's on it, and I'm just Google is failing me. Um, I,
Mm,
I'm sure there's stuff that was on the probe that we'd like to remove, if we could.
probably. Yeah,
You
I mean, it's
probably.
just culture stuff. I don't care.
I think we should
Do whatever
just
you
send a
want.
new probe every 20 years of what the current political climate looks like.
I think that's way
what
cooler,
wars
but it
have
could
been
be
started over the last 20
Yeah,
years.
yeah.
And
The current
why.
Oscar winners, you know,
Yeah.
like
history.
these are
The-
notable things in humanity over the
The
past 20
aliens
years.
need one
you guys
battle
see
after
Sinners?
another.
That was sick.
Yeah.
Well, I think I would appreciate it as aliens if we found like alien spaceships with their culture. That'd be sick.
Well, yeah, it would be super cool if we could interpret any of it.
Yeah,
Do you
I mean,
think
yeah,
there are
that's
aliens
always
out there
there's that.
doing an actual play role-playing podcast?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I mean,
the universe is big. They could be doing anything.
like,
you know?
Yeah,
They could be.
who
They
knows?
could be LARPing in like a holodeck, and the holograms hurt you like in Yu-Gi-Oh. You know,
Oh my god,
That's
it's
so cool.
it could be that. It could be that too.
God damn it.
I like
Um,
to imagine that in the infinite universe, there's another version of this show where it's just like the Greys, but
Yeah.
exactly like us. There's a Grey out there with just like Nate's beard and hair at this
Mhm.
exact moment.
yeah,
Greetings, Dorthlians.
Orpheans.
I play Glombo, the wizard.
He would be a wizard.
Unfortunately,
be.
dear listeners, we are not able to bring you that particular broadcast at this time. We're working on it, though.
We're working on
For
alien
now,
communication.
you'll have to settle for this humble Earth podcast, which we're getting into right now. Long
Pew,
pause.
pew.
After a disastrous first voyage on the Terrapin, the Fellowship of the Traveling Turtle Tavern arrived at Sphinx Island and ventured into its bustling metropolis for a sojourn. Over the next few weeks, guided by a young urchin named Khufu, each member of the Fellowship focused on their own betterment. Simo spent time in therapy and with physicians to heal his mind and body. Ken trained his skills of swordplay and cooking and made a connection with a local pit fighter. Elias crafted magical new creations, including a new blade for Ken. And Fabrice meditated on his magic. In doing so, he felt a calling from his father, who Fabrice now believes to be the guardian of Kappa Island. After their sojourn was done, the Fellowship sought an audience with the Sphinx, but were denied, as had been the long line of desperate petitioners before them. However, when they introduced themselves, the Sphinx appeared, saying perhaps a tavern was exactly what she needs. So you guys are in one of the big pyramids on the Sphinx Island city. There's this huge line of people that you've walked past to try and figure out what's going on. There's a huge set of stone doors that have now been burst open, and the Sphinx has come out before you. She is larger than a human, I will say. She's probably about like 8 feet tall, as she stands on 4 legs. Body of a lion, wings of an eagle, head of a wizened looking woman. She's wearing a lot of jewels, and she looks very regal. And she has just said that perhaps a tavern is what she needs. She is sort of looking over the line, and her eyes stop at you, and she says, "You there, What is your business here? You are the tavern who spoke up?
Yes. Hello. We are the Traveling Turtle Tavern, the greatest tavern on the back of a turtle you've ever seen. For your money
I've seen
back.
a few. That is a bold claim.
Maybe we won't give you your money back then. Um.
Wow.
Oh, it's okay. We wouldn't have to give our money back. We are always the best.
Yeah, we're very bold.
So, you said you need a tavern. We have the greatest chef you've probably ever met.
We need to talk to you about apocalypse stuff.
Yes, also that.
Which one amongst you is the chef?
I just, take a big step forward, put my hands on like my hips, like, Superman style. That would be me.
And she like lowers herself down to like get on eye level with you, and she like narrows her eyes to really get a good look at you. She starts to sniff. Yes, you do carry the
Like the
scent of
fact-
spices around you. Perhaps I could use you. She stands back up and she says, in this loud booming voice, I would like to place an order for delivery.
Okay. Pull out a notebook.
Oh, we can do that.
I would like fresh baked sun bread, a cup of ice cold barley beer, a whole baked tilapia caught fresh from the river, and a bushel of perfectly ripe figs. And she looks past you all and says, the first restaurant or tavern who can bring me this delicious meal I have requested will receive audience. Good day. And she returns back into her chambers, and the stone doors close behind her. And immediately the long line of crowd was like, wait a minute, she said sunbread of figs? And like people start like breaking off from the line and start like running out of the pyramid.
All right, you heard
So
him, guys.
she
We gotta get
said
moving.
Sunbread, ice cold barley beer, fresh tilapia, and ripe figs.
Yep. That's what I had written down as well.
Okay. How do we make those?
Yeah,
Well,
how do
I
we
think
do this?
Simo can take care of the beer. Most beer is made from, well, not all,
Barley?
but barley. Yeah, it's a pretty common
Yeah,
one.
it's mostly barley, so that should be real easy.
So that's beer.
Yeah, that's good.
Did she specify 6-row or 2-row grain?
What? Excuse me. What?
Yeah, I think we can just give her the best beer you got.
Do one of
Yeah.
each, or maybe a 5-row.
A flight.
Give her flight. I'm a seafood specialist, so I think we can handle the tilapia no problem. Just needs you guys to find some figs, and I'll start baking the sunbread. Easy. Get a big fish too. Someone fish it.
Okay, I'll fish, I guess.
Yeah, that's gonna work out.
Breeze,
good
do you
for
think you
sure.
can find figs? Do you know what?
Yeah, it's nature stuff. I could, I'll just talk to the trees, or I can't do that. But I'll talk to rocks or something. I'll figure something out.
You can talk to rocks now?
Not really, but rocks don't talk. But I can.
You
It's
talk.
like a psychic thing. Like how magic is. It's weird.
All right, just making sure. But Fabrice, do you know what a fig is?
So my understanding is you eat it, and is it a fruit or is it like a seed or something? Something like that.
All right. Maybe after you catch the fish, you should check on him, Elias.
This will be good. I got this.
So I think let's follow Elias down to the river. Whereas you get to the wide navigable river that flows through Sphinx Island, you see that there's just a massive group of fishing people that mostly are using like hand lines, like they're not using rods as you approach. And you see like a few of the people that got you here before them are like yanking up fish, and like they see it's not a tilapia and they like angrily throw it back into the river. Uh,
Oh no.
what is your approach here, Elias? What are you gonna do?
I would like to create some sort of tilapia bait.
Okay.
That
How do you
sounds
think
perfect.
you can go about doing that?
Grab some magic herbs and just kind of go for it, you know? Make fish bait. I don't fish, okay?
Yeah, maybe we should have sent the guy who could talk to animals to go
Doesn't Elias
fish.
have like
He has
fishing
fishing gear.
supplies?
He has fishing gear, yeah. I mean, but
Fishing
like
gear
that's
is
one thing.
that's like a
Helpful thing.
Yeah.
well.
I mean,
you
he can-
just have to catch
he
a
can do
And
the
fish.
they're
active
all
fishing,
doing
it's just not
hand
great.
fishing. Regular fishing gear is going to be way more effective.
I'm
I mean,
hoping.
I think like Elias it has fishing gear as a tag. I think like eventually he will get a tilapia. Like if you just want to spend time fishing. But if there's I guess I'm asking, is there anything you think you can do to either speed this up or like better the result of this for yourself to make sure that you are getting like the best possible outcome?
Rolling
Can I poison the
12.
water?
That
I sabotage. That's the energy. That's the energy we need.
yeah, maybe the wrong thing because you're trying to get a fish.
That's why I said I wanted to get like create bait. But then you guys seemed against that, so I'm gonna
No,
poison
no,
the
no.
water
We
instead.
We were
that.
less against
we were
it
waiting
and
for you to
more
elaborate.
laughing at your absolute lack of any conviction in
Guys, I don't know
Elias's
how
ability
people
to
fish
make
in
bait.
real world, okay?
No,
I don't
the bait is good.
understand
I
it.
was like trying to
What
figure
is a
it. You know your
tilapia?
character.
I don't know.
Put
It's
the
a
bait
big
on the
fish,
hook.
maybe?
Put it in the water.
Okay, well, you got your herbs and stuff. You can make some stinky what fish. What a tilapia like.
I don't know.
Clearly,
This is
a bunch
magic
of
world.
fishing experts says.
You see like an urchin going up and down the river, being like, "Worms, I got fresh worms for you. Best bait this side of the lunar pyramid. Fresh worms."
Okay, yeah, get
They do like
worms
worms.
and add like
Yeah.
aquatic plants and algae and use your wind magic somehow.
You know what I want to do is I want to take Hermes and like get a little bit off the island, have him like swim, and I'll like fish on his back a little bit
There you
further
go.
out so I can be further out than everyone else was fishing to try and like give myself an advantage.
Yeah, I love that. So you get on Hermes' back and he wades into the river and begins to swim back, like closer to shore, I guess, away from the city. And I think a few of these fishermen see you and they're like, "Oh, he's got the right idea. He's got," and like they're like jumping in like canoes and like paddling after you.
Stop it. Stop following.
What do you want to do?
Ooh, you got this though. That you got the perfect kinds of magic for this.
I feel like
Thunder sword in the water. I want to distract them with a sea of dead fish.
Elias plunges the sparking blade into the water.
short circuits.
And just like there's this flash of light in the water and then rising to the surface, bloop, 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 bloop. You see a few like undersized tilapia and these that are like scorched from the lightning.
Yeah.
And some of these fishermen are quickly grabbing them up into their canoes and letting you go out closer to sea. And on Hermes's back, Elias begins to fish all alone. And as you are fishing, you like see the ripples in the water of like larger fish further out from the city start to swim all around you. And you will spend some time doing that. How about Fabrice? Fabrice looking for figs. What's going on? What's your approach here, Fabrice?
I would use my ability to commune with reptiles to talk to my dragon turtle and get him to find figs. Because he's had figs. He eats figs. Ken makes figs. He does whatever you do with figs. So, and little animals love figs, I think.
Yeah. Dragon turtles famously love it. Gosh, we haven't actually spoken as Grendel, have we? I don't
Oh,
think so.
no. Well, you
So
know,
I have a decision to make here.
you do have a decision to make.
Hey,
geez.
Fabrice, what's up?
Yeah,
what
that's
do you
kind of how I
need?
thought you'd sound. Yeah, I
I
just
think he
needed
should
help
sound
with.
like Papa.
No, I like
What do
this.
you want from me,
I like
Papa?
That's funny, but I like the
Father,
savage. No, that's
father.
fucked up. Shut the fuck up. This is I don't accept it. Where's my little scraggly psycho?
Hey, Fabrice, what is it that you need?
I will quit
There it
the
is.
podcast. I hate you.
You
I
need me to
killed
find some
him.
figs for you?
He's dead forever. Okay, it's over. Okay. But yeah, actually, I would like you to find some figs for me.
Oh
you
yeah,
would.
sure thing, boss. I can.
Okay,
I'll
this
find
is
some
not gonna
figs for you.
stand.
So Grendel starts sniffing at the air and starts like scurrying through the streets of Sphinx Island. And you are, struggling to keep up with him when he's really on a roll like this. He's like, "Follow me, Fabrice. I know
Okay,
exactly
I'll
where
go
the
back
figs
to
are."
the papa thing. This is crazy. I can't believe you're doing this to me. I don't talk to me anymore, Kendall. Jesus. Okay.
What's the matter?
It's okay. I'm not bad.
Tom.
I
had
know,
to.
but I'm not bad. It's fine.
And Grendel, he like starts like digging under like a fence of like somebody's house and like trying to get into their yard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
he's just
mean,
gonna let him. Okay.
Yeah, he's doing his thing. He's trying to find figs, right?
And he gets under the fence and onto somebody's property. And he's like, Fabrice, over here. I found a fig tree.
Oh, you find a fig tree? Okay, get some figs.
They're super high up in the tree. I can't
Jeez.
get it. I'm just a little guy.
Okay. Let me see if I can get past the fence. I would attempt to scale the fence.
Fabrice scales the fence, and you see Grendel like sort of scratching at the trunk of the tree. He's not a good climber, but you see that it is a quite beautiful fig tree, with some plump fruit hanging from the branches.
Okay. Fantastic. I go up to the branches and I grab as many figs as I think that we need.
As you are grabbing, you just hear from behind you,
What's the meaning of this?
Oh no. Um Basically, I'm a hero of legend sent here to save the world, and I need figs.
And
Is
you
basically
see
what's happening.
sort of barking at you here is like a 4 foot nothing woman. She's wearing sort of like tradesman's leathers, and she's got like thick gloves on, and her hands are on her hip, and she's like,
You're in my yard. You're picking my figs. This is not allowed.
I know. I'm very sorry. It's kind of an emergency. Um, but I also don't technically, well, no, it's an emergency. I really need the figs. Okay, I'm sorry.
You
I
have a
respect your.
fig emergency?
It's a fig related emergency. It's
What's
pretty
the
important.
emergency?
Well, the emergency is I have to talk to the Sphinx because the Sphinx needs to know about the Coral Man that's coming to kill Sphinx Island. I don't know where no, he's going to Dragon Island. It's more complicated than that, but like basically, it's a fig related emergency. So,
And
I
my
like your whole.
figs will stop the Coral Man?
I think they might.
and
I really respect your whole thing that you got going on here. You kind of got rough and tough in the wilderness. Do you not like people?
I hate people. They're
That's
always
beautiful.
coming in and they're trudging around, and
Yeah.
I'm the greatest gardener in all of Sphinx Island, but these plebeians don't respect my craft.
and
no,
she like
it's
gestures
beautiful.
around, and you see that like the backyard is just full of like beautiful flowers and like those like hedge sculptures and
Yeah, I love those like Venus flytraps you have. Those
yeah
gigantic
yeah
ones. They're nuts. That's
and
sick.
the fig tree is like at the very center of it. It's like the crown jewel of this garden.
Ooh. Yeah. I mean, this is beautiful work. I tried to make a garden and Ken told me to stop, try and help him with the garden. I'm going to learn magic for that. So we'll figure it out. It's not a big deal. I'm really attuned with the earth. That helps. That's a new thing though. I'm mostly reptiles.
Wait. Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
You have earth magic?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. It was a new thing. So I'm pretty excited about it. I think my dad gave it to me, but I'm not sure. But he gave me life, but he might not be my dad, and that would be awkward.
Sounds complicated. I don't care. Tell you what, you could
Okay,
have those figs if I can use your earth magic.
absolutely. What do you want me to do?
You see, there's a petulant little nobleling that hired me for my gardening services, but she's been absolutely awful the entire time. Nothing is good enough for her.
No, that's horrible. What? I'm sorry. You keep going. Don't let me.
I bring peonies, and she's like, I don't want peonies anymore. I make a structure, and she's like, not good enough. And I'm like, girlie, it's been good
Ooh.
enough for all of my clients for the past 60 years. It's good enough for you. But she
Damn,
says,
really?
no.
That's crazy.
No,
crazy.
Elizabeth, is what she says to me. Can you
Ooh,
believe it?
I can't believe that. That's so wild.
My name's not even Elizabeth.
I can't believe. Okay, that's actually really weird.
It's Eliza Beth. But she doesn't respect that.
Well, I don't really want to get into sort of your name is your name. Who am I to say? My name is Fabrice. I have a weird, silly last name too, and that's not even. I forget.
Well, I don't know, Fabrice. This lady sounds really
I swear to God, if you don't shut the hell up when I'm having conversations, this is not gonna last, and you're gonna get murdered. You're gonna get thrown into a whale. Like, I'm still processing this because I had a
Threatening your
little
animal? That's
disgusting
messed up,
gremlin,
dude.
and it was the greatest thing in the world for 2 seconds, and then it became a little goober, and then it became this demon. So just let me process this.
And so if you go with this intense gardener lady to her job site and help her with some of your earth and nature magic to like create these elaborate structures that earthen structures that then plants are seeded onto, it takes the better part of your day, and in fact this young noblewoman does come out and she's like, oh, is that really what you're doing? And you have to deal with both her and the gardener, which is stressful. But eventually, the work is done, and you are given a basket of figs as
Nice.
payment.
Not gonna lie, I thought she was like, "Could you just put a bunch of sinkholes in there?" I'm like, "Damn." But no. We're good. We're good people. We're good people.
Then I suppose Ken and Simo are in the kitchen, huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well,
All
all right, chef. What do you want me to do? Peel the potatoes again? Are we doing potatoes this time?
There's no
do we
potatoes
peel
in bread.
figs? Says you.
Not in sun bread.
Oh, what's in sun bread?
Yeast, flour, water, salt, and sun.
Oh, okay.
The
Sun.
power of the
Sun.
sun.
The power of the sun must
Like
be
we
honest.
just leave it outside to bake or something?
Yeah, but I had
On
this
a hot
we
idea.
must
day?
do a sacrifice.
Maybe I could use my new flaming sword as like, a baking sheet in a sense. Right?
That'd be cool. Yeah. That's badass. Badass sun bread.
And it helped get more even cooking at a much faster rate.
Maybe you could dip it in my boiler here and boil the water quicker so I can get this beer going. It's going to take like 2 weeks.
Don't you just like already have beer with barley in it?
I mean, I do, but this is a special occasion. I got to pull out all the stops.
Well, yeah, but isn't it a race?
Oh, shit. You're right.
A month later,
We're
we
going to have
show
to
up.
blend it.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Sorry, Sphinx. The fermentation just took too long.
She didn't
I mean,
ask
don't
you
worry,
to
you
make a
got-
fresh batch of beer. She ordered a beer.
You got all day because
All right. I'll dig into the reserve and see if we got anything good in there. Maybe
Anything
have
fancy?
to blend a few things together.
There we
Make
go.
sure
All right, I'm
it's
sure you got
ice
it.
cold.
Yeah. Make sure it says cold. She did ask for ice cold.
Oh, don't everything I touch is ice cold.
All right. Well, maybe don't
Everything
touch
I
the bread then.
Okay.
And as you guys are in the kitchen and sort of getting the dough ready to bake and everything, you guys notice that some of your crew members are sort of watching you and like whispering amongst themselves.
Hey, you got something to say? Say it to my face.
Okay. And this like tall lanky guy steps forward and he's like, Chef Ken, Captain Simo, oh gosh, whew, I'm a little nervous, I'm sorry, but everyone's relying on you for this, Terrence. Okay, I can do this. The crew and I have been talking, and we're a little concerned about some things.
What kind of things?
Well, Captain Simo, you did destroy the mast of the ship, and
I said I was sorry.
that's just it's not something that I've only served on like 6 or 7 ships before, and like that's not behavior that I've seen from the captain. But I was talking to some of the other guys, and they're like, "Hey, have you guys ever seen this before?" And they're like, "No." And so like I'm that feels like something a captain shouldn't be doing, is what I want to say.
Yep. No, you're correct. We've already addressed this with SEMO. Don't worry, management has it handled.
Well, then why hasn't the mast been repaired yet?
Well, we've got important things to be doing that involve saving the world, and we just don't have time for the mast right now. But if you guys wanted to start fixing the mast, that would honestly be great.
You've got more important things than ship repairs? And he like
Saving the
looks
world.
over to the loaf of bread that you're working on.
This loaf of bread may very well save this island.
You weren't there. You wouldn't get it.
It's symbolic.
Love that.
Um okay. If you say so. Um if you guys look, I'm telling you this because like I respect you guys, right? And like you hired us, and like I really needed this job, and I'm thankful for that, okay? Like I don't want us to I don't want there to be confrontation here. But I need to speak for the crew. We're having concerns, and we're having doubts about how things are being run here.
Well, thank
You're
you for
right.
your concerns.
Mistakes have been made, mainly by me, but mistakes can be corrected, and we will correct those mistakes as soon as we make a succulent meal for a Sphinx. We will get right on repairing the ship. It will be better than before, and you will be happy to be setting sail once again, this time by not crashing the boat.
And this sailor, he's like, okay, I'm gonna trust
Think
you. And
think of it this way. It's better to have a broken boat and be on land than have a broken boat and be out at sea. You know what I mean?
yeah, we did that,
We
and it
need a
was
little
bad.
perspective here. We have a little perspective here, things could be a lot worse, but you're on dry land, food in your bellies, gold in your paychecks, I think
Yeah, about the paycheck
I
situation.
what about the paycheck situation?
Zemo, I told you not to bring that up.
Terrence is like, okay, look, I'll relay your message back to the rest of the guys, the rest of the crew, and I'll keep you up to date on like what we're feeling. But there's just some questions that are gonna need to be addressed. Okay.
That's fine. And I appreciate you coming out to, address your concerns to me. That's really important in creating a good workplace cohesion, and we really value that here on the Terrapin. And we feel like you're a real go-getter for bringing this to our attention, and we will get right back to you on that. So keep an eye on your email for the next week, and we'll see where it goes.
We'll have a
Huh,
pizza
why is
party.
Zemo
Everyone can
messaging
have
Yeah, we'll have a
two
pizza
slices.
party.
Why is someone named Terrence?
So I am going to just create a story status right now. That is just going to be doubting 2. The crew just has some concerns, some doubts about the leadership after what they've seen, and what has been addressed and what has not been addressed. That they'll still follow your orders. Let me just be very clear about that. It's just that they are having doubts, and that may affect some things. So you regroup. Everyone has done their part. Bread is baking. Elias has a few juicy tilapia that he's caught. Fabrice has a basket of perfectly ripe figs, and you are in the kitchen getting ready to prepare and plate your meal. Simo's pouring the beer, making it nice and frosty in the wooden mug, when you hear just a frantic pounding on the kitchen doors, and you just hear, "Open up! Open up! It's me! It's your good friend Kufu! Open up!"
Hey, Kufu.
Simo cracks the door just enough to peer out.
And you
Yeah?
see a very drunk child.
Oh
Oh,
no.
no. I forgot they were a kid.
They were clearly an adult man.
I told you to share that.
I did share. I only have this many.
Oh no, why'd you get the kid drunk, Simo?
Sorry,
I
I've been watching Cobra Kai and there's a lot of underage drinking in it, and I was just feeling it.
Okay.
Simo, this is
let's-
becoming a pattern for you. I don't like that.
Terrence
look like a
walks
healthy
by,
person?
sees the drunk child, and like raises his eyebrows.
Terrence, can you get out of the kitchen?
This is kind of a management meeting, Terrence.
with
Yeah.
the drunk kid.
Yeah, well,
He
we found
also
the drunk. We
wandered
didn't
in. He
make the
wasn't-
kid
he's not-
drunk.
Well,
We're
Hey,
fixing
you can't prove that.
Well,
Elias, it's a liability.
everybody, shut up. Okay. I came here as quick as I could. I have an important message for you.
Okay.
Okay.
What is the message?
What was I gonna say?
Oh, shit.
Oh yeah, my friends. The people with the food are rushing to the Sphinx right now.
Okay, we better start driving.
I saw it
over.
looked pretty good. I asked for some of the bread, and they wouldn't let me have the bread. They said it was for the Sphinx, and then I remembered, oh, my friends are making bread. Maybe they can give me some bread before they go to the Sphinx.
No.
How about
no,
some
the bread's for
coffee?
the Sphinx.
Sounds like you might
Oh.
need some coffee and some
Yeah.
water.
Take a nap.
If you got the drunchies, gourmet ain't for you. Go get some like pork rinds or something.
Okay, I don't know. Maybe we have Terrence take care of the kid. I don't know what to do. Like, I'm gonna start driving. It's either Terrence, it's the bubblegum witch lady, or it's Mr. Tempest. What's his name?
Okay, I have an idea.
Bongo?
Hey, kid, buddy, what's up?
Oh,
here's the thing.
Elias, my good friend.
You're not allowed on this ship. Go. Shoo.
Walk it off, take a shower,
Season, we really
You
are
don't
the
have
bad
to go
guys.
home, but you can't stay here. Get out. You are too drunk. You are not allowed here anymore. Shoo. Shoo.
Banco is just like quickly drawing a sketch that he puts on like the side of the ship, like, do not serve this child.
Thank you, Bonko.
Okay.
Now that that's handled, I think we're good to go.
Okay, fantastic. That's great. I'm gonna drive the tavern to the Sphinx.
Yeah,
It is delivery.
you get all the parts of the order together, bread, figs, fish, beer. You put it in like a cloche to make it all fancy. And you hop on the back of Hermes, and as you Fabrice, as you are steering Hermes onto the streets of Sphinx Island, you just see people sprinting through the streets with like to-go bags full of food. You see people hopping on the rooftops, like carrying like bread under their shoulders. Like, it is a
It's
mad
ridiculous.
dash to be the ones to deliver the food to the Sphinx.
That's crazy.
What are you gonna do?
Well, we're gonna I'm gonna drive really fast, and I'm going to create a mudslide behind me. Yeah,
Some wacky racer tech right there.
that's what you gotta do.
Okay, give me just a like a driving roll first. Let's
Heck
just get
yeah.
that out of the way.
I'm gonna drive.
What are you
Nice.
invoking here to just
Okay.
push Hermes as quickly as possible to the pyramid?
I'm going to commune with reptiles, talking to Hermes. And, we just need to find this moment together as two buddies. And it's like, hey, man, this is us bonding. And it's like a little race. And, who said the tortoise didn't beat the hare? He did beat the hare. So you're great at this, dude. Yeah. So so I basically say that, and now I can open my character sheet.
I don't think I've spoken as Hermes yet either, have I?
I swear to God.
So Hermes is like, wow, Fabrice, that's a really good boy.
Honestly, I think the voice fits in more. And
The
whatever.
tortoise did beat the hare, so I should go as slow as possible.
Okay, one of these is gonna have to change at some point, but
This is what all turtles sound like.
it is not what all turtles sound like. That is sociopathic. Anyway, I'm talking to him, and so not using Grendel, using my turtle caravaner power and my
Mhm.
commune with reptiles, and
Earth magic
and
to
well,
rock
yeah,
slide.
or what
You
if
said?
Yeah, I was gonna do a rock slide, but maybe that's a little dangerous. Maybe I use earth magic to move the bigger debris and nonsense out of Hermes' way, so you can kind of just focus on running for him.
Okay, I like that. Give me a roll +3 then.
Boom.
Did I roll? That's a 10.
That is a 10. Okay, so that is a full success as you use your magic to just clear a path, and Hermes starts charging through the streets. Vendors, of course, there's like a produce vendor who has to like dive out of the way, but right before the turtle would run over all the produce, your magic just like shifts the earth underneath the stall out of the way, so it's totally fine. Only like one little head of lettuce rolls off onto the street.
All good.
And the vendor's like, "I'll take that." You
Yeah.
know? um, but you are making progress. You are about like a quarter of the way to the pyramid. But you see that some of those people that are like parkouring on the buildings above you are looking down. They see you. That's the Traveling Turtle Tavern. Stop them. And you see that like the people above you start like picking up bricks and rocks from the rooftop, and they're starting to like chuck them down at you guys to slow you down. What are you guys gonna do about this?
It's turtle abuse. Not cool, guys. I I guess we just get hit by rocks and stuff. I don't
Try and deflect the rocks with my sword, obviously.
I try to deflect the rocks with my body.
Okay, so Ken and Simo are going to stand up on the back of the turtle and try and provide cover for everyone else. So each of you can provide one tag to this roll. I guess Simo's would be large, right?
Yes.
What is Ken using?
Uh, you know, trained swordsman, knows
Sure.
many fighting styles. Like
So give me a roll +2 on this.
I rolled a
Nice.
6. See, I wasn't meant to roll.
No, it was funny.
Okay, so these bricks and rocks are raining down on you from these people, these parkour people. And it is in fact going to slow you down a little bit. I'm going to give you the slowed one status to represent this.
And
Slowed is the worst status to have in a race.
hey, Hey, slow and steady wins the race, man. Don't worry about it.
That's not always the case, though.
This is always
Sometimes,
the case. This is
sometimes you
never,
need fast and rapid.
no, this has never steered me wrong. It's turtle logic.
And so, because you guys are slowed down a little bit, you see these parkour people get ahead of you, continuing to, like ninjas, sort of disappear
Ridiculous.
from building to building. So, after you get pelted by these things, after you get slowed down a little bit, you're losing a little bit of momentum. You see that there is just a huge bridge in front of you crossing the river. You have to cross the river to get to the pyramid. And there's just a big crowd of people trying to push through a lot of congestion in this traffic here. How are you going to handle this obstacle?
Traffic. What's the best way that we can do?
Yeah, because if you just barrel forward at your current speed, you're just going to trample a lot of people.
We're just gonna kill a bunch of guys. Okay, I think we're gonna make a giant bridge out of earth and ice and whatever else it would need
Ooh,
to
I
be
like
made
that
of.
idea.
Yeah.
And while we're crossing, I'll zap the water and kill everyone.
Let's not
I-
do that,
I
Elias.
mean, stun them.
I like that better.
Yeah, that's
Poison
a
the
bit
water.
more humane.
We poison
Or
them.
like, okay, maybe like a bright light
They
or
all get
something.
diarrhea. What?
Why are you so
Wait,
into
you know what?
poisoning water lately?
He's because he knows how to poison things, so he's excited about using it at opportunities.
Well, I just think it's a great chance for us to win.
Anyway, so we're gonna do the magic bridge. If anyone has any way they could contribute, feel free.
No, you guys got
I
this.
don't have any magic.
I'm gonna call upon earth magic and perhaps life magic.
How
As
do you think
it's the-
life magic helps with this?
Controls people to be part of the bridge.
Well, because life magic is the encompassing truth of all. Okay, you know what?
Isn't it plants?
Bridge
Well,
made
he's
of
making
rocks,
he's making
ice, and people.
he's making the plants grow.
I'll use the life magic to
Strong
use
roots.
the roots to actually keep the construct together.
Here's the thing, Dom.
Damn it.
I feel like life magic is getting a little bit too much of a vague tag. So I'm gonna be reining that in a little bit, especially like as you are adding further magic tags to it.
Fair.
I think right
Life-
now life is like more healing, right?
Yeah, just I have healing magic.
Well, he has a
as well.
healing magic.
That's
tag.
right. You have healing
Yeah.
as a step. Okay, fine. Life can be.
Sorry.
Can we
Plants.
maybe rename life magic then to nature magic? Like that
Yeah.
feels like it's more what you're trying to get at with it. Does that
That
sound
is what
right
I
to
do.
you? Okay.
No, it's
Okay.
We'll call it nature magic. That makes sense to me.
Okay. So we've got nature magic, we've got earth magic, we've got rock magic, and we've got Simo's magic tusks, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so if it's just the two of you, that works because it can be 2 from Fabrice plus 1 aiding from Simo. So go ahead, Dom, give me a roll plus 3.
Okay. That is a 7.
A 7. Okay, so that is going to be a mixed success. So you
take it.
create, the two of you work together to create this conglomeration of dirt and roots and ice all together that you are able to cross as a newly constructed bridge. But like as you are getting on it, like it is already crumbling behind you. and it is rocky, it is shaky, it is unstable. And I'm gonna give you a choice here for the consequence. It is
Yeah.
so unstable that you are going to drop something or someone. And so the question is, what are you dropping here? What is falling off? You're either going to lose like one of the food items that you have, or like scratching a physical tag, or just straight up one of the PCs is removed from the scene.
Well,
I'm-
what would be the easiest thing to cook again before we got to the Sphinx while we're driving?
Feel like that's the wrong choice.
No, I thought that would be more fun.
Yeah,
I thought it'd be
the meal is the priority.
okay. No, whatever you guys want to do. I just thought it'd be fun to cook but yeah, we could
No,
drop one
my
of our
mash
people.
paddle fell off. Not
Yeah.
my mash paddle.
I
We
Oh,
mean, it's
better
no.
kind
not
of a
spend
bummer.
our next time resting getting that mash paddle back instead of fixing the boat you broke.
I've used it maybe once.
You use it
Uh,
as a hammer sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, do you want to give up a tag? We could
Once.
drop a person. That'd be funny.
You can lose Bonko.
Who do you want to drop? Yeah, we could lose Bonko.
Does that count? Does Bongo
Oh
count?
no, not Bonko. He fell down.
No, Gertie fell in the water. I'm so upset.
Not Khufu.
Do we? He's.
I don't actually
right.
care. We can lose anything. You guys pick.
Do you want to roll to see what we lose?
No.
Okay. Well, I'm out of ideas, so
Evens, it's a food.
We're-
Odds,
we're
it's a
gonna lose.
person.
I like it. Boom. Let's do it.
Okay. Evens.
Food.
that was a food.
Ooh. Okay, so like I said,
Uh,
which food is?
How
the
about we drop
best,
the beer? I can pull another beer out of the storage and chill it real quick. It's not a major loss.
Not
it's
a
good.
major loss. Okay, yeah. So the beer spills out, and the frosty mug falls into the river of Sphinx Island, and you just watch it plunk and disappear into the dark waters below.
Khufu catches it. More.
Oh boy!
It's my lucky day.
Khufu. I'll show them. I'll show them.
Oh, jeez, buddy.
No one talks to Khufu like that. So you are now
Precious.
you are now about like 3/4 of the way to the the pyramid. It is the home stretch. In fact, it is just a single stretch of road before you. And you see all these restaurants are in parallel, sprinting as fast as they can. You skid like perfectly, and you know what? Go ahead and give me
Drift roll. Drift roll.
Drift roll.
yeah, give me a
Drift
drift
roll.
roll here. How are you drifting? This feels like Elias with wind magic, maybe.
We yank the
Yeah.
emergency brake.
We're gonna ride right behind someone else.
Drafting
And
off of them,
draft
sure.
off of them, and then use some wind magic to super draft
Robin's reason.
so that we get
Slingshot
those-
past them.
Just
Yes.
slingshot right past them. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Go ahead and give me a roll here.
Hey, can I help him with my turtle caravanning skills?
Yeah, absolutely.
Boom. There's a 1 point.
With Elias, the wind mage is gonna do his thing. That is a 8.
So you draft, you skid, you drift, and you use your wind magic to propel yourselves past some of the other competitors here in this delivery race. You slingshot to the front. You are running up the steps of the pyramid, sort of shoulder to shoulder with these other restaurateurs, going up the steps into the chambers that has those big stone doors, where there's like a nervous and overwhelmed looking priestess trying to manage the whole situation, as just like dozens of people are trying to like shove their food at her. So you've arrived. There are people ahead of you. But I would like to get a final roll here to just represent all of this. So here's how this is going to work. You're going to get +3 from the different elements that you've been able to get. I'm not going to count the beer because you lost that and you have to like hastily redo that one. But you're going to get +3 for the story tags for the sunbread, the tilapia, and the
Figs.
and the figs. You are going to lose 1 from being slowed. So that is going to bring you up to +2. And I will let everyone else contribute 1 tag to how they made this meal effective. So what does everyone have?
Loves to cook.
Sure, of course.
Healing
Brewer.
herbs.
Brewer, yeah, healing herbs. You put some special herbs in that tilapia to make it like super fresh feeling, and some probiotics or whatever.
Something like that.
A lot. Fabrice, how about you?
I want to use my healing magic to bring the fish almost to life, but not quite.
This is the
All about
freshest
the
tilapia.
freshest
Not the
you've
figs.
ever
Not
had.
trying to
It
like make the
flops a little
figs
bit and you're like,
juicy
stop,
or
stop.
whatever.
Yeah. Well, animals is my thing. Plants is, it's new, it's exciting, it's beautiful.
Okay, so that is going to give you guys a +6 on this roll, which is massive. You really just don't want to roll those 2 ones. Ken, as the chef, will you go ahead and give me that roll?
All right.
I know.
Okay.
All
Well,
right,
that was
that's
a
pretty good.
15.
That is a 15. Okay, and I
Yeah.
was sort of keeping an eye on not just, I mean, obviously success was super likely there, but how big of a success you could get, and that is a big one there. So I think you have to wait in line a little bit as one by one, the priestess takes the restaurant's foods and brings them into the closed Sphinx's chambers. And one by one, they are turned away. Not good enough.
Not good enough. You see that? That's the 5th guy.
And the tension is really rising in the room as people are like eyeing each other, sizing each other up. And eventually, the priestess takes your cloche, your meal, and brings it back, and waiting to hear the results is agonizing. It feels like it's taking so long. And
I know.
eventually the priestess reemerges alone, and she walks back to you, and she's looking just down at the floor, like not making eye contact.
Is that bad?
She brings you the cloche, and she opens the lid, and it is totally empty, not even a crumb. And the priestess just says, "She ate the entire thing. You may see the Sphinx now."
All right.
We're gonna get our apron.
Nice.
And as you are escorted back into the chambers, there's just like sobs and sighing and booing from the crowd behind you as you are granted audience and they are not. and the Sphinx accepts you into her chambers, which you see it's like dark and kind of smoky, and there's like big cushions everywhere for you to lie on, and like beads hanging from the walls and ceilings. And she says, You were the ones who came this morning, and you are the ones who have delivered me this fine meal. The beer was a little lukewarm, but everything else was quite good. I thank you for this sustenance.
You're welcome.
There's a reason I requested the services of a tavern,
I was kind of curious.
You were hungry?
and I know that you have questions for me, that you have sought my advice or wisdom. I am
Well,
afraid I cannot offer you that at this time.
what?
You see, there is a matter which has taken up all of my time, all of my mental faculties, trying to find a solution to a problem near and dear to me. You see, my greatest friend in all the world has fallen desperately ill.
That's not good. What kind of sick?
I am unsure, which troubles me. I have consulted all of my knowledge, my vast library, and the exact symptoms that she is experiencing are unlike anything I have heard of before. Fever and lethargy, followed by extreme panic, near suffocation. She says she can hardly breathe in her letters to me.
Jeez. Well, you haven't seen her?
I have not
No.
seen her in countless years, for she is the guardian of Naga Island to the east, and one guardian cannot abandon their island to see another, no matter how much they may wish to.
Okay.
The most troubling thing the Naga has said in her letters, which have become more desperate and confusing over the past weeks, she is plagued by horrific nightmares.
All right. This sounds kind of familiar. So, I mean, we do you know what is his name? The rock
Goliath?
guy? The Kraken.
The Goliath?
No, the Kraken.
No, but his name now is the Kraken, but they knew him as the Goliath now? Or the Titan?
Titan.
No, the Titan.
Titan.
The Titan is he destroyed Griffin Island.
And the Sphinx, like, just looks up at you and says, "What did you say?"
Oh,
The
yeah.
Titan's back. Yeah, apparently people are forgetting about him. And so he's
Yeah.
like gonna destroy your islands if you forget. Whole thing.
It kind of seems that way. People might be stealing. We're kind of
Yeah, there's
iffy
an
on the
evil
details.
shadow man that was trying to steal the leprechaun's memory to presumably make the leprechaun island die as
Forget.
well. It was a whole thing.
Yeah, because the Griffin was missing something, and I feel it. You know, I don't know. I feel it a little bit. So, yeah, if you forget something, I'd be worried.
I have never forgotten anything in my entire existence.
I believe it.
She looks off in the middle distance.
Yes, Gorpheus somewhere away. Who is that?
That is extremely concerning.
Yeah.
And it will get my attention once the Naga is healed. I have found a recipe, and a book sort of like floats over, the pages turning and landing at your feet, and it is a recipe for soup.
A lot of soup.
No, this makes sense.
Yeah, when you're sick, you know.
You know, when we're sick.
This
Fancy soup.
recipe, it says, can cure any ailments if cooked perfectly. Please, I beseech you, Traveling Turtle Tavern, make this soup for the Naga. Take it to her and feed her. Cure her of what ailment has fallen upon her. And once she is righted, once she is healthy, I promise everything I know is at your disposal. Any questions you have will be answered. But my friend must be healed.
Okay.
That seems reasonable.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, let's go to Naga Island after we fix our boat.
Is that
See, we
anywhere
said we'd be
near
doing something about it
Cyclops
soon.
Island by chance, or is that just
Yeah, I just feel like we should have
a
done it
wash?
like right when we got here. And
No, it
just
probably would
feels
have made
like,
sense.
Look,
I
I was
was
going
really
through some
eager.
things I need to take care of.
yeah, no, I get it. I just, you also went to a doctor and spent like 2 weeks dealing with a doctor, and it's like, okay, wow.
Elias says with just like a gnarly scar like down his
Okay, but like you were just looking at books the whole time. In fairness,
I made a super
okay, it is a
awesome
nice
sword for
library.
Ken.
That's true, but you didn't make a
And
super awesome
also,
sword
yeah,
for
we're
me.
not always at the coolest library in the planet. So,
No,
yeah,
yeah, that's
I'm
fair.
sorry that I got a little distracted.
No, that's totally understandable.
Elias, are you feeling like a little starstruck in the Sphinx's chambers?
No, 100% Elias. I think this is Elias's favorite guardian.
Yeah. So as you exit the chambers of the Sphinx, I'm just gonna let you fix the ship, okay? But I'm gonna use sort of like one of the classic penalties that the book recommends for this game, which I'm just going to create a status which is just going to be time passes. Okay. And that will be relevant when it is relevant, as you have to spend some
Great.
extra time just focusing on the repairs of the ship.
That seems fair.
Time passes 1.
Time passes 1.
Time passes 1. Um,
But it's soon.
and so as you finish the repairs, you immediately get on the terrapin and depart from Sphinx Island. And once again, the voyages are tough, the conditions are harsh, but Simo is feeling like newly rejuvenated, right? Newly confident in his sailing abilities. And Simo, you are hearing Dr. Morgenstern in the back of your mind as you are at the wheel. We are not averse mistakes. Uh,
Yeah.
um, just for fun, Simo, could I get a sailing roll from you?
Okay.
Could-
I know,
Does someone
right?
want to help
Jesus,
him a little
I
bit
have been rolling
before?
very bad.
Yeah, do we want to roll for wins? Give him a point for wins?
I
Yeah,
will
let's use our
say
wind guy.
you have used Seamus a couple of times now. I will say, but you did just take a sojourn. So I think
Yeah.
he got some rest too. So yeah, you can use him now and he'll be fine.
Okay. It's a +2 then?
So you're using Shipwrecked Sailor, you're using Seamus the Wind
Yes.
Shaman. Do you have anything else you want to use?
Could I give my crew an impassioned speech?
Sure.
All right.
You're giving them an impassioned speech. They are doubting you, which I think is going to make the voyage a little more difficult here. So I'm going to invoke that as a weakness here. So that's going to leave you at a net +1 on this roll if you don't have anything else.
No, that's it.
Okay, go ahead and give me a roll +1.
8.
Very good, Simo. So that is a success with a consequence, I think the consequence here is it's a very safe route that you sail, right? Through rocky waters and potential disaster. You manage it perfectly. It just, you have to go a little bit out of your way. I'm going to increase that time passes status to 2. So, but you arrive on Naga Island, and Naga Island is sparse. Okay, it is lightly populated. There is no like major dock for you to dock at. You have to anchor the ship and take a smaller like rowboat vessel to shore. And it is a tropical island, and you see as you have now moved islands, the phoenixes of summer flying in the sky above, and the heat and humidity of Naga Island is oppressive, okay? But there is a dense tropical like rainforest type environment beyond the shores. And as you enter into that, and the temperature drops from the thick shade from the hanging foliage, you begin to progress, trying to find your way to the ailing Naga. But that is not the creature that you find as you walk. Instead, you see sitting on the stump of a cut down tree a knight with the head of a skeleton, wearing
this asshole
rusted
again.
armor, sitting with his hands crossed in his lap, just looking into the distance.
I sneak past him.
Yeah, he kicked our butts last time.
Yeah,
I'm
he
a
was
little
like really
nervous.
strong.
Yeah, but I'm gonna kick his ass.
Yeah, that's a bad idea.
I have a new sword since then. What could go wrong?
Okay.
Everything.
No. He doesn't look that tough.
It's just, Ken, it's just a soup order. We're here to deliver soup.
Yeah, but look at the way he's looking at me.
He's not looking at Ken at all.
Not looking at us.
Yeah, but you can
He's
tell he
looking
would
in
be.
the least looking at you possible.
Yeah, but that's kind of looking at me in its own way, you know?
God.
It's impossible to argue with. I mean, the logic is perfect.
Look, Ken's making a lot of sense, but maybe we don't attack and we make friends with him.
Well, obviously, we have to wait for him to attack first. I'm not a fucking monster. I'm not going to go behind him and backstab him.
But you get so much extra damage if you do
No.
that. And he's a strong enemy. He won't go down on one backstab.
That's true.
Yeah,
It's
you
just
don't
a
know
good
how
way to
my
start the fight.
backstabs are.
It is honestly a great way to start the fight. You should start it every time with a backstab if you can.
But Ken hasn't put any points into like backstabbing, so it's only like a 1.5 times damage modifier. Like it could be way higher.
Dude, shouldn't have went with the strength build. I told you go Dex. Okay. Well,
Excuse
I mean,
me, Mr. Scary Skeleton Man.
okay.
Good to see you again.
And the body doesn't move, but the skull rotates to look at you. I remember you.
Yeah, you better.
Okay.
Honestly, you don't have to remember me. I don't mind if you forget. Kind of scary.
We're just here to deliver soup.
What are you doing here? Is it soup related?
Good question.
It is not soup related.
Oh dear.
I stand vigil for my master.
Of course he does.
Titan? Kraken? Crichton?
Do not say that ancient name.
That's
Sorry.
a misunderstanding.
My master sat sacrificed that name. And now, the head turns back to stare the way it had been. That sacrifice is being forgotten. Moment by moment, becoming weaker. More of a dream than a memory.
That was a long time ago. I mean, people forget.
I will remain here on watch until the final thought has been forgotten. And once it has, I will act.
Huh. What do you think that means?
I have an idea, but let's maybe try to make the Naga not forget, because ideally,
All right, well, we're going to go deliver some soup.
you stay right here.
Yeah, just
We'll
just
be
chill
right
out.
back.
Don't mind us.
Deliver quickly, travelers. For if the Naga forgets, then I will have no choice but to end this island in the name of my master on the next episode of Escape the Dungeon.
Is that a threat?
There it is. Yeah, he was a threat. He's gonna kick your ass, kid.
You know, he kicks my ass.
Thank you for listening to Escape the Dungeon. Escape the Dungeon is created by Dom Brass, Nate Brass, Zach Brass, and Mike Cripps, with editing and original music by Tyler Niddle. If you enjoyed this show, please consider subscribing and leaving a 5-star review on your favorite podcast app. To find us on social media, go to escapethedungeonpod.com.